Good evening, dear friends. I'm Lana. Tonight, join Marcus Aurelius for Stoic peace amidst life's storms. Let's begin. Find a quiet space, dim the lights, and breathe deeply in and out. Let the calm of the night embrace you. We start with Book 1 of Meditations. His wisdom will guide you to sleep. Let's sink in. Now let's begin with Book 1 of Meditations, where Marcus shares his first lessons of peace. From my grandfather Varus, I learned gentleness and meekness, to hold back all anger and passion. From my father's memory, I learned modesty and strength. From my mother, I learned piety and generosity, to avoid not just evil acts, but evil thoughts, to live simply and reject the excess of wealth. From my great-grandfather, I learned to seek good teachers and not begrudge the cost of learning. From the one who raised me, I learned not to cling to circus factions or favor gladiators, to endure labor, need little, do my own tasks, avoid meddling in too much, and dismiss slander. From Diognetos, I learned to shun vain pursuits, to doubt tales of wonders, charms, or demon banishing by sorcerers and impostors. I learned to bear others free speech and turn to philosophy, embracing the simple life of a thinker. From Rusticus, I saw my life needed healing. I avoided the sophist's urge to write grand theories or preach virtue publicly for show. I gave up rhetoric, poetry, and fancy words, shunned displays of physical skill, and learned to write plainly, like his letter to my mother from Sinuessa. I forgave those who wronged me when they sought peace, studied deeply, and avoided shallow understanding. He gave me Epictetus's Hyponemata, a treasure of moral wisdom. From Apollonius, I learned true freedom and steadfastness, valuing only reason and right. In pain, loss, or sickness, I saw one can stay steady. He proved a man can be both firm and gentle, patient with slow learners, humble about his gift for teaching Stoic truths. I learned to accept friends' kindness without owing them or yielding too much. From Sextus, I learned mildness, a family led with love, a life true to nature, and seriousness without pretense. He knew his friends' hearts, tolerated fools, and fit withal, sweeter than flattery yet revered. He ordered life's rules wisely, showed no anger or passion, yet held deep tenderness, earned respect quietly, and learned without boast. From Alexander the Grammarian, I learned not to scold others' speech mistakes, but correct them gently through example. From Alexander the Platonic, I learn not to dodge duties to friends with excuses of busyness. From Catullus, I learned not to ignore a friend's complaint, even if unfair, but to mend their spirit and to love my children truly. From Severus, I learned kindness to my household, a vision of a just society, steady pursuit of philosophy, boundless giving, hope, and trust in friends' love. He was open in reproof, clear in his wishes. From Claudius Maximus, I learned self-control, cheerfulness in trouble or illness, mildness, moderation, and focus. He worked thoroughly without complaint, spoke with honest thought, acted with good intent, never rushed or wavered, always ready to help, forgive, and speak truth. He seemed naturally just, never making others feel less. From my father, I saw meekness and resolve in reasoned choices, free of vanity despite honors. He worked hard, listened for the common good, judged fairly, knew when to be firm or gentle, avoided impure desires, and didn't demand friends' constant presence. He studied matters patiently, kept friends without disdain or excess fondness, lived content and cheerful, planned quietly, shunned flattery, governed with care, and took criticism calmly. He was sober, fitting, unpretentious in comfort, enjoying it freely when present, untroubled when absent. He honored true philosophers, stayed sociable yet measured, cared for his body sensibly, not for long life or vanity, but for strength. From the gods I received good family, teachers, and kin, and though my nature might have led me astray, their mercy spared me. I kept my youth pure, delayed manhood wisely, and lived under my father's rule, who stripped me of pride and showed a prince can live simply without pomp, yet not slacken in duty. I had a brother whose example spurred me to self-care, and whose love cheered me. Children born whole, and no skill in rhetoric or poetry where I might have lingered. And I knew Apollonius, Rusticus, Maximus, and often pondered a natural life, so near, yet delayed by my own fault, not the gods. My body endured, I avoided entanglements, and though angered by Rusticus, I never acted to regret. In Quodiat Granua, I tell myself each morning, today I'll face the curious, ungrateful, false, or envious. Their flaws come from not knowing good and evil. I see good as worthy, evil as shameful, and them as kin through reason. They can't harm me or stir my anger, for we're made to aid each other, like hands or feet. I am flesh, breath, and reason. Books distract, let them go. See flesh as blood and bones, breath as fleeting wind, but reason as master. Don't let it serve lusts. Resent now or fear fate. All from the gods is providence. All else flows from nature's order. Everything aids the whole, of which I'm part. Let this guide me. Cast off books, die content, thankful to the gods. Feel the calm? Let's drift to Book 2. I've long put off understanding the world I'm part of and the ruler from whom I flow, like a stream from its source. My time is short to calm my soul's unrest. If I don't seize it, it'll slip away with me, never to return. As a Roman and a man, I strive to act with true gravity, love, freedom, and justice, shedding all cares that weigh me down. I'll treat each deed as my last, free of vanity, passion, astray from reason, hypocrisy, self-love, or discontent with what fate brings. To live divinely, the gods demand little, just these few things kept faithfully. My soul, why scorn yourself? Soon the chance to honor yourself will end. Happiness rests within, yet I've tied it to others' whims. As my life fades, why let outer events shake me? I'll pause to learn something good, ceasing my aimless drift. I must also guard against another wandering. Those who toil without aim, their desires scattered, their actions idle. No one's misery stems from another's soul, but from failing to steer their own with reason. Those who don't guide themselves wisely must suffer. I hold these truths. What's the universe's nature? What's mine? How do they connect? No one can stop me from living true to my part in it, speaking and acting in harmony with that nature. Theophrastus rightly said, "Sins of lust outstrip those of anger. Anger turns from reason with grief and strain. Lust surrenders to pleasure, revealing weakness. The angry may feel wronged first, forced into rage, but the lustful chooses folly freely. I act and plan as if this breath were my last. Death holds no sting if gods exist. They won't harm me. If there are no gods or care, why linger in an empty world? But gods are real, tending the world. They've empowered me to shun true evils, vice and sin. What can't worsen me can't ruin my life. Nature wouldn't ignorantly or feebly let good and bad befall all alike. Life, death, honor, shame, work, ease, wealth, want, these touch all, good or bad, yet are neither good nor bad themselves. All fades fast, bodies into the world's stuff, memories into time's expanse, pleasures that lure, pains that scare, glories men chase. All are vile, frail, lifeless in truth. A wise man sees through the voices of praise and the fear of death. Death is nature's task, serving her purpose. To dread it is childish. It aids the whole. Man meets God through his mind. Wretched is the soul that roams, probing earth and others' hearts, yet misses this. Tend your spirit within. Serve it by shunning rash passion, discontent with gods or men. What's from gods is noble. What's from men, kin to us, deserves love. Sometimes pity for their blindness to good and evil, a flaw as stark as not seeing white from black. Live 3,000 years or 10,000, you lose only this moment. Long or short, life ends the same. Past is gone, future unheld. Time spins the same wheel eternally. A century or forever shows the same. The longest liver and shortest lose only the now, for what's not ours can't be lost. All is opinion. Monimus saw this. What's true in it guides us. If we heed its depth beyond its charm, a soul harms itself by defying the world's nature, a tumor against the whole. It errs when it hates men, yields to pleasure or pain, lies or acts without aim. All we do should serve the common end, following the reason of this vast city we share. Flows, its senses blur, its body decays. Soul restless, fate unsure, fame frail, body a stream, soul a dream. Life is war, a journey, fame after death, nothing. Philosophy alone endures, shielding the spirit from scorn, pain, or pleasure. It acts honestly, embraces all as from our source, and waits for death calmly. A shift of elements, natural and unharmed. Why fear what fits nature's way? At Carnuntum, I penned this. What anchors you? Book 3 awaits. I must see not just how life slips away daily, but how my mind's sharpness may fade too. If it weakens, I can't judge matters wisely or grasp truths divine and human. Breath, hunger, senses may linger, but the power to live rightly, correct errors, or decide my time's end needs a strong mind. I must hurry, not just nearing death, but losing the intellect to know and act well. All that happens naturally holds a quiet charm. A loaf's cracked crust, though against the baker's aim, stirs hunger. Figs ripen as they wrinkle, olives glow near rot, grapes droop, a lion's brow furrows, a boar's froth foams. These lack beauty alone, yet nature makes them pleasing. With deep thought, all find delight in all the world offers, even its flaws. I'll see wild beasts' jaws as art, old age's grace in men and women, and beauty in all, not with lust, but with eyes tuned to nature's ways. Hippocrates healed many, then died of sickness. Astrologers foresaw others' ends, then met their own. Alexander, Pompey, Caesar razed cities, slew thousands, yet couldn't escape death. Heraclitus wrote of the world's end, then drowned in his body's water. Lice took Democritus, evil men Socrates. I've sailed life's sea, reached shore, step off. If there's another life, gods are there too. If not, I'll feel no pain or pleasure, freed from this frail body, ruled by a spirit far nobler than the earth and blood it tends. I won't waste days guessing others' deeds or thoughts unless it serves a common good. Such fancies pull me from tending my rational self. My mind must shun the idle and cruel, focusing only on what's honest and calm, fit for one made for fellowship, not pleasure or strife. I aim to be a priest of the gods, serving the spirit within, pure from passion, fearless of pain, untouched by wrong. I wrestle life's trials, died in justice, accepting all fate brings, caring only for what's mine to shape, trusting all else is good. I act willingly for the community with thought, not forced or adorned with fine words. I'm no chatterbox or overreacher. My inner God finds a mature, sociable soul, ready to leave life at the trumpet's call, needing no oath or witness. I need no aid or rest from others, standing straight, not bent, then fixed. If life holds better than justice, truth, courage, or a mind content with reason and fate, I'll chase it. But if nothing tops the spirit-taming desire, sifting fancies, yielding to gods, and loving all, I'll cling to that alone. Lesser things, praise, wealth, pleasure, mustn't rival what's rational and good, lest they sway me astray. Nothing profits if it costs faith, modesty, or love, or stirs hate, deceit, or lust. He who prizes his spirit and virtue's mysteries mourns not, fears not, needs neither solitude nor crowd. Long or short, life's span matters not. He's ready to go, tending only that his mind stays fit for a rational, social being. A disciplined mind holds no filth, no falseness, no malice. Death can't catch it half-formed, like an actor mid-say. My reason must honor nature, and my rational makeup, acting kindly, bowing to gods, rash in nothing. Life's but a moment, its place a speck, its fame a whisper soon lost. I live only now, the rest gone or unknown. I'll strip each thought bare, naming its parts truly, What's its use to the world, to me, a citizen of the vast city? This breeds magnanimity, seeing all as it is. What fills my mind now? How long will it last? Which virtue fits? Meekness, courage, truth? I'll say, this is from God, fate, or chance, that from my kin, blind to their own nature. I know mine, so I meet them with kindness and justice, weighing all else by its worth. I'll focus on now, pure and meek, unmixed with other cares, keeping my spirit true. No one can stop me, living happily thus. Like a surgeon's tools, my principles stand ready to know things divine and human, linking them in all I do. Without God, worldly acts falter. Without men, divine ones lack root. I won't chase old age's dreams, moral notes, histories, excerpts. I hasten to my end, letting go vain hopes, aiding myself while I can. Body, soul, mind, senses for one, desires for another, truths for the last. Beasts share fancies, monsters lusts. Even godless traitors use reason for gain, but to embrace all fate brings, to calm the spirit within, to speak truth and do justice. This marks a good man. Though none believe he lives so, he's uninjured, undeterred, passing pure and ready to his lot. Breathe deeply. Now to Book 4. My inner mind, when true to itself, bends to what's in its power, not fixed on one aim, but adapting to what comes. What it can't achieve, it turns into its goal, like fire growing stronger from what blocks it, consuming all to rise greater. I act not rashly, but by art's perfect rules. Men seek retreats, villages, shores, mountains. I've longed for them too, yet the truest retreat is within. There I find peace and order, free from chaos if I carry brief truths to cleanse my soul and face the world anew. What irks me? Men's flaws. All are made for each other, bearing them is just. Many who hated and fought are now ashes. Why fuss? My lot from fate. Providence or atoms is part of this one city, the world. My body fears nothing when my mind knows its strength. Pain, pleasure, fame, all fade fast into eternity's chaos. I retreat often, free from distraction, pursuing virtue as a kind mortal citizen. Reason binds us all, prescribing right, making us kin in one city, the world. My understanding flows from this shared source, as my body does from earth and breath. Death, like birth, blends elements back to nature, a rational end, nothing to shame. Such things must come from such causes. To wish otherwise is to deny figs their sap. Soon you and all will be gone, names forgotten. Remove opinion, and no wrong remains. What doesn't worsen me can't harm my life. Nature wills it so. All happens justly, not just in order, but by fair measure. I act as a good man should, noting this in all I do. Don't imagine others' slights as they do. See them truly. 2 rules. Act only by reason for others' good, and change your mind if shown justice or truth, not for gain. I have reason, why not use it? If it guides me, what more do I need? I've lived apart, soon I'll merge into the reason that bore me. Like incense on one altar, consumed at its time, death looms. Be good while I can. He gains peace who ignores others' words and deeds, tending only his own just act. He who craves fame forgets. Those who praise him die. Their heirs too, until memory fades, even immortal praise. What's it to me, alive or dead? True good, justice, kindness, modesty needs no applause, like gold or emerald shining alone. If souls linger, the air holds them as earth holds bodies, changed, not lost, into the reason all share. Beasts we eat prove nature's way, consumed, yet space remains. I stay on path, doing justice, seeing each fancy truly. What serves the world serves me. Its fruit, my joy. O nature, all begins, lives, and ends in you. Meddle not with much, they say, to live cheerfully. I stick to needful acts, reason demands. Fewer deeds, less trouble. I trim not just acts, but thoughts, cutting what's useless. Try a good man's life, content with fate just now, kind always. Others offend themselves, not me. All's well, destined from the world's start. Life's short, seize it with justice and calm. The world's a comely whole, or mix, still fair. Order or chaos, it unites all in beauty. A harsh, weak, wild, or false nature marks one blind to the world, not its doings. He flees reason who shuns fellowship, blinds himself who won't see, lacks who needs others, rebels who resents fate, divides who acts irrationally. Bare or bookless, I hold reason still, my food, my guide. Love your craft, trust the gods, treat men neither as tyrant nor slave. Vespasian's age, marriage, death, trade, strife, past. Trajan's too, all eras end, men chasing vanities, neglecting their nature's call. Fit your acts to their worth, untired by trifles. Words and names: Camillus, Scipio, Antoninus. Fade to fable, all's vanity but this: a just mind, kind acts, true words, embracing all as faded from one source. Yield to it wholly all changes, seeds of what will be. I am near death, yet not simple, still troubled, fearful, unmeek. My study, justice alone. Wise men flee what they chase, see their mind's state. Evil can't touch another's mind or my body's frame, only my judgment. If I deem it neither good nor bad, I rest. The world's one being, one soul, all linked, moving as one, birthing each other in harmony. Beyond my divine spark, I am a soul bearing a corpse, as Epictetus said. Change hurts not, nor helps. Time sweeps all away like a flood. All's ordinaries, sickness, death, slander, like spring roses or summer fruit, linked in nature's chain, not mere chance. Heraclitus saw earth die to water, water to air, air to fire. Reason rules all, yet men fight it, blind to daily wonders. I act awake, not as a child aping tradition. If a god said, "You die tomorrow or next day," I'd see no gain in delay. What's the gap? So too, years or a day. Many doctors, seers, kings, cities lived grandly, yet fell. All's brief, vile, snivel to ashes. I go meekly, like an olive praising its tree. I stand as a cliff. Waves crash, yet I calm them. Woe's me, I cry, nay, happy I, unshaken by now or next, for all share this lot. No misfortune thwarts my nature's aim. Justice, wisdom, freedom. Long or short, life's small amid endless time. What's 3 days to 3 ages? Take the shortest path, nature's sound way, freeing me from strife and show. Let's sink deeper. Let's sink deeper. Book 5 begins. Mornings, when I resist rising, I tell myself, I wake for a man's work, my purpose in this world. Was I born to linger in a warm bed? It's pleasing, I say, but was I made for pleasure or action? See how trees, ants, bees toil naturally for the world's order. Will I not do what my nature demands? I need rest. Yes, nature allows it like food and drink, but I overstep rest and shrink from action. If I loved myself, I'd love my nature's call. Craftsmen starve themselves for their art. Shall I honor my purpose less than they their trade, or a vain man his praise? It's easy to shed wild thoughts and find instant peace, and fit to act or speak as nature bids. Let no scorn stop me. Others have their reason, I follow mine and the common good, one path for both. I live by nature's acts till I fall, breathing my last into the air that sustained me, resting on the earth that fed me. My father's seed, my mother's blood, my nurse's milk, which bears my steps and my faults. Wit may fail me, but not sincerity, effort, scorn of pleasure, contentment with little, kindness, freedom, or courage. I could have shown these despite any excuse. Am I forced to grumble, flatter, or waver? No, I could have shed that long ago, bearing only a dullness I neither mourn nor flaunt. Some tally favors, expecting return. Others note debts silently. I act like a vine bearing grapes, done, seeking nothing more. A horse races, a bee makes honey. I do good, then move on, not sensing my deed. But a rational man should know his act, they say. True, yet I fear not losing sociable deeds by missing their weight. Reign, good Jupiter, on Athenian fields, we pray, simple, free, not selfish. As a doctor prescribes riding or baths, nature orders sickness or loss. These happen, fit together, like stones in a wall. The world's one body, its fate one harmony. Fools know this fate brought him, accepted as a cure, harsh yet healing. For the universe is good and Jove's will. It's for me, tied to all causes, and aids the whole, maiming it if I resist. Don't despair if I falter in right acts. Return to them, loving this philosopher's life, not as a chore, but a balm. Philosophy asks only what nature does. Why crave the unnatural? Magnanimity, freedom, simplicity, are these not kinder than pleasure, which topples men? Things are obscure even to Stoics. Assent falters, objects vile, wielders base, Yet amid flux and filth, what's there to chase but reason? I await my end, glad nothing unnatural strikes me, and I needn't wrong my inner God. No one can force that. What's my soul now? A child's? A beast's? A tyrant's? Or mine, rational? True goods, prudence, justice, fill the word good. Wealth, pleasure, fame, stretch it pleasing the crowd. Virtue needs no jest to shine. And matter and form neither fades to nothing, only shifts through the world's parts, as I came, as my kin did, endlessly. Reason suffices itself, aiming straight. What man needs beyond that? Events aren't his. Praising one who shuns them is odd if they're good. My thoughts dye my soul. I can live well anywhere, even court, I muse. My end lies where I'm made to go. Wickedness is natural, yet not to me. Things touch not my soul. It shapes itself, judging all by its truths. Men or kin, I aid and bear them. If they block my acts, they're like sun or wind. My mind turns obstacles to aims. Honor the world's ruling power, and in me the same, using all, guiding my life. What harms not the city harms not me. If wronged, I ponder the doer's error, not my loss. Swiftly all sweeps away, a flood through endless time. Why fuss over trifles in this speck of fate? Another's deed is his. I hold what nature gives. Pain or pleasure stirs my body, not my mind. Let it judge them, nothing, and I'm whole. To live with gods is to show a soul content with fate, pleasing the spirit Jove set within me. A smelly man can't help it, nor I my reason. Show him gently, if he hears, anger fades. No roarers or harlots here. I stay free, doing my will, nature's way, till smoke drives me out. The world's reason knits all, lesser for greater, best in harmony. How have I met God's kins, friends? Through trials and joys, my tale's full. I've borne much, spurned glory, met folly with kindness. Soon I'm ashes, or a name, or less. Life's treasures rot, faith and truth fled earth. I linger to praise gods, aid men, bear all, owning nothing external. Succeed by the right path, none can stop my soul's just bent. If not my sin, nor the public's hurt, why care? Help where I can, but middle things aren't true harm. Death may come anywhere. Still, I'm happy with good desires and acts. Find your peace. Book 6 calls. The universe's matter bends easily. Its ruling reason holds no evil, does no harm. All unfolds by its will. Whether cold or warm, drowsy or rested, praised or scorned, I do my duty. Even dying is a task of life. Look within, grasp each thing's nature and worth before it passes. All changes soon, dissolving upward or scattering wide. The reason guiding all knows itself and its work. We marvel, blind to causes. My best revenge? Not to mirror their flaws? My joy lies in moving from one kind act to another. God ever in mind, my rational part stirs and shapes itself, making all that happens seem as I will. All fits the universe's nature, chaos or order. If chaos, why linger in confusion, caring only to be dust? If order, I trust the governor, finding peace. When vexed, return to yourself swiftly. Don't linger out of tune. Practice this, and harmony whole. Court and philosophy are my refuge, easing life's trials, making me bearable to others. Imagine food as flesh, wine as grape juice, robes as dyed wool, love as mere friction. This cuts through pomp, showing things bare, especially when they seem grand. Most admired things, stones, figs, flocks, slaves, are base. I honor the rational soul, sociable and steady, caring little else, aiding God's work. All hastens away, some born, some gone, all shifting. Life's a breath, fleeting as a sparrow. Why cling to what's lost so fast? Not breath or senses, not applause or food should I prize, but acting by my nature as arts shape their ends. If this thrives, I need no more. Elements whirl, virtue's path is divine, hard to grasp, yet sure. Men crave praise from those they'll never know, grieving they're not lauded by the past. Odd, isn't it? What any can do, I can. Nothing's beyond me if it's human. If scratched in sport, I don't rage or suspect. I dodge gently. So with life's blows, neither hate nor fear. If shown my error, I'll gladly shift. Truth harms no one, error does. I'll do my part. Others, mindless or erring, don't sway me. I use them freely, treat men sociably, call on gods, unbothered by time. 3 hours suffice. Alexander and his muleteer met one end, returned to reason, or scattered alike. Countless things stir body and soul in a moment. Why marvel that all fits one world? If asked Antoninus, I'd spell it calmly, not fight. So with duty, step through it meekly, no quarrel. Men sin thinking it good, you deny them this? Teach, don't curse. Death ends senses, passions, errors, and toil. If my body endures, why should my soul tire? I'll stay simple, just kind philosophy's fruit, unlike a court-stained Caesar. Act as Antoninus Pius did. Steady, calm, humble, patient, seeking truth, free of haste or slander, content with little, firm in friendship, joyful in reason. May death find me so. Wake from dreams. See worldly things as fleeting visions, not troubles. Body and soul, body's blind, soul's all. She minds only now, not past or future. Hand and foot do their work, my labors no less natural. No harm if true. Pleasure's no bliss, thieves and tyrants have it too. Craftsmen cling to their trade. Shall I not prize reason, shared with gods over all else? Asia, Europe, mere corners, seas, drops, time, a point. All shifts, all's from one source. Lion's jaws and thorns alike. Who is seen now has seen all things linked, folded together, one harmony. Fit your fate, love your kin truly. The power that made them dwells within, pleasing us when we align. What's beyond my will, good or bad, I won't chase or shun. Else I'd fault gods and men, sinning myself. All aid one end, some knowingly, some not. Even grumblers help. I'll serve, not shame, the whole. Sun, stars, each tend their task, yet all work as one. God's plan this, or all's for the whole. I'd not believe they're absent, I'd deliberate my good, reason and kindness, my cities, Rome and the world. What hits one aids all, even health or wealth, broadly seen. Life's shows repeat, same causes, same ends. When will they tire? Think of the dead, kings, sages, scoffers, all gone. Only truth and meekness matter among the false. Cheer yourself with friends' virtues, industry, modesty, generosity, mirrors of good. Grieve not for weight or years. What's given is enough. Persuade or act justly. If blocked, turn to patience, reserving your will for what's possible. The ambitious seek others' praise, the sensual their thrill. I seek my act. Cast out opinion, no grief follows. Things lack power to force it. Hear men fully, soul to soul, no wandering. What's ill for the hive can't be good for the bee. Many born with me are gone, time buries all. Jaundice sours honey, rage fears water. Error skews men too. Why rage at it? None stop my nature's course. Nothing comes but what's good for all. They please base men for base ends. Time hides all as it has so much. Stay with the calm. Book 7 awaits. Wickedness? You've seen it often. Nothing new. When trouble stirs, recall. It's familiar, fleeting. Above, below, all's the same, filling tales, towns, homes. Fear your reason fading. Keep it alive with true thoughts you can summon. What's beyond my grasp doesn't touch me. Stay in this and I'm right. Men crave a second life from gods. I grant it myself. See the world anew. Shows, flocks, fights, ants toil, puppets jerked by strings. Stand calm amid them, knowing a man's worth matches his aims. Grasp each word's true meaning, each act's purpose. See their use and nature clearly. Is my reason enough? If yes, I use it like a tool, no fanfare. If not, I yield to one who can aid the common good, or join them. All I do, alone or with help, seeks the public's gain. Praise? Many lauded are forgotten, as are their praisers. Don't shy from aid, like scaling walls. I climb with others if I must. Future woes, reason meets them as it does the now. Everything's tied, sacred, kin to all else. One order, one God, one truth rules all rational beings. Matter fades into the whole, form into reason, fame into time, all brief. Reasonable acts are natural, straight, not forced. Like limbs in a body, we rational souls work as one. Say, I'm a member, not a part. Love men truly, find joy in their good, not just convenience. Outer harms? Let the struck complain. I'm unhurt. If I see no evil, others' words or deeds, I stay good, not for them, but my nature, like gold, keeps its gleam. My mind won't trouble itself, no fear or lust it breeds. Body may ache, let it moan. My soul, master of its thoughts, admits no grief. Happiness? A good spirit begone opinion. I need you not, you slip in as always, but I see you now. Ah, fear change, it births all. Baths warm, food nourishes by it. Death's change suits the universe too. All bodies flow through the world's stuff, kin to it, aiding it as our limbs do us. Many, Chrysippus, Socrates, time devoured. Focus only, do nothing against man's nature. Love even sinners, for their kin. Erring blindly, soon gone, unable to worsen my soul. Nature shapes wax, a horse, a tree, a man, each brief, breaking aparts, no harder than joining. Anger twists the face, unnatural, quench it fully, lest reason fade. Without innocence's comfort, why live? All's fleeting. Nature shifts it to new forms, keeping the world fresh. When wronged, ask, what good or evil did he chase? Pity him. Either you share his error, or, free of it, owe him gentleness. Don't see future woes as now. Savor present gifts, not craving them so their loss stings. Wind inward, justice within brings peace, needing naught else. Wipe opinion, curb lusts, limit time, split things to form and matter. Think of death, let guilt stay where it lies. Probe words, acts, causes. Love men, obey God. Middle things don't sway me. All's ordered, or just elements. Death's dispersion or shift. Pain's brief or bearable. Mind stays calm, untouched by praise or body's cries. Stated, a grand mind, seeing all time, finds life small, death no terror. Antisthenes, do well though ill-spoken. Its shameful mind bows to face, not shaping itself. Poets, things feel no wrath, life's reap, one falls, one stands. If gods neglect me, there's reason. I hold right, not trembling. Plato, not life or death matters, but just acts. Stay your post, fearing only shame. True good lies elsewhere. Live well, not long, trusting gods. Watch stars, elements, flocks, courts, all clash, yet make the world whole. Past empires shifted, future will too. 40 years or thousands, it's one tune. What more to see? Dust returns to dust, sky to sky. Charms delay, but wind takes us. He wrestles better, does he outshine in bounty modesty, patience, meekness, where reason and good align, grief's baseless. Embrace fate, treat men justly, sift fancies, always possible. Look not at others' minds, follow nature's lead, universal and yours. Tend the common good, shun flesh's pull, master reason, avoid rashness. Go straight to this. What's left? Live as a bonus. Love what comes. Recall others' woes. They grieved yet vanished. Use all well. Within lies endless good if you dig deep. Keep body steady, face grave, no show, mind rules both. Live as a wrestler, not dancer, ready for blows, unshaken. Whose praise do I seek? See their souls. No fault in unwilling error, no soul lacks truth. Hold this, soften to all. Pains no shame, no harm to reason. Epicurus, not endless, not unbearable. Heat, hunger, vex too. Don't yield, pains one if courage fails. Don't hate evil men as they hate each other. Socrates' soul, not his death or debates, mattered, just, holy, unmoved by evil or body, free of wonder or woe. A good man may shine unknown, happiness needs little, liberty, modesty, charity, not logic. Run free, unforced. Beasts may tear flesh, but mind stays calm, judging truly, using all for reason or good. Done well, others blessed, why seek praise? Nature's acts tire no one. Don't tire of this. Nature planned all, or tends us now. Either way, I rest in her care. Let's flow on to Book 8. Vainglory fades. You can't claim a philosopher's praise after a flawed life. Others know it, you know it. Let it go. Live what's left as nature demands, seeking only what it requires. Happiness isn't in logic, wealth, fame, or pleasure. None worked. It's in acts that make you just, temperate, brave, free. Evil's what breeds the opposite. Before acting, ask, will this fit me? Will I regret it? Soon I'm gone. Why chase more than reason's good, serving all, guided by one law with God? Alexander, Pompey chased power. Diogenes, Socrates sought truth, ruling themselves. The first were slaves to error. Men repeat their deeds, don't fret. All fits nature's course, soon forgotten like Africanus or Augustus. Focus on your task. Be good, speak justly, kindly, without pretense. Nature shifts all, here to there, changed, moved again. Nothing's new, all's equal, no need to fear. Reason thrives when it shuns false fancies, aims for the common good, masters what it can, and embraces fate. It's part of a just, unhindered whole, unlike a leaf's blind nature, distributing all by worth. No time to read? You've time to live well, resist pleasure, scorn fame, care for the ungrateful, not just tolerate them. Quit griping about court life, publicly or alone. Repentance mourns lost good, but no honest man regrets skipping pleasure. It's neither good nor useful. What's this thing? It's stuff, use, cause, span. Probe it bare. Slow to rise? Duty calls. The common good suits man, not sleep, which beasts share. Nature's way is sweeter. Each fancy grasp its truth, reason it out. Meeting someone, ask what's good or evil to them. Pain, fame, death. If their views fit, their acts follow. No shock, like figs from a tree. Change your mind if corrected. It's as noble as spotting truth alone, needing no more than your reason gives. Your deed? Do it. Not yours? Blame neither gods nor chance. Fix it if you can, else why whine? All has purpose. What dies stays in the world, breaking into its elements. Unchanging, uncomplaining. Why should you? All's made for a use. Sun, gods, even you. Not mere play. Common sense scoffs otherwise. Nature ends all as she begins it. A ball's toss, up or down, it's no better. Fame, death, turn the body over. Old, sick, lustful, it's vile. Life's short, praise fleeting, earth a speck. Focus, the stuff, the rule, the act. The meaning just is done. Amend now, not tomorrow. I act for men's good, accept crosses as from God's wellspring, bathing, oil, sweat, filth, sows all life, every object base. Lucilla buried Varus, then died. Antoninus Faustina gone, all pass. Prophets, proud ones, fables now. Soon you scatter or shift. Recall this. Man's joy, kindness to kin, shunning lust, sifting fancies, seeing the world's causes, God, others, use, pain, evil, not to body, it feels nothing. Soul can stay calm, unswayed by opinion, judgments hers. Wiped fancies, see. I can bar evil, lust, chaos, see all truly, act by worth. Nature grants this. Speak gravely, modestly. Don't preach vanity openly, though reason urges it. Augustus court, all dead. Families fade, the last of his line. Death takes all alike. Shrink life to one act, do it fully. Hindered, nothing stops justice, temperance. Turn blocks to good. Take gifts humbly, lose them easily. Offended, you cut yourself from the whole like a lone hand, yet can rejoin, a grace unique to man. Nature bends all to her ends, even foes. Use every snag to serve your aim. Don't heap life's woes. Ask, what's unbearable now? Only this moment hurts, small if you shrink it. Panthea, Pergamus, gone by their lords' tombs, all age, die. What's it for, this sack of rot? Judge keenly, wise. No virtue fights justice. Continence curbs pleasure, pains no hurt if opinion shifts. Reason's safe. Grieving, let it grieve itself. Senses or aims blocked, evil to them, not mind. Pain, thwarted plans, don't pierce her unless she wills. Once sound reason holds, why grieve if I harm none? Now's yours, vain hunters forget. Tomorrow's men are like today's, mortal too, their noise. What's it to you? Cast me anywhere, my spirit stays content, true to itself. Worth sullying my soul? Nothing's that grand, nothing strikes but what fits man. Nature spares us the unbearable. External grief, opinion makes it. Fix that, or your will. Mind's invincible when content alone, stronger than any fort. Bare facts, he spoke ill, not, I'm hurt, my child sick, not doomed. Add only what's true. Cucumber bitter, toss it. Brambles, dodge. Don't curse their place. Nature keeps all, remakes all, needs no dump. Don't slack, bicker, or roam in thought. Stay steady, employed. They curse me, yet your mind can stay pure, like a fountain fouled but clear. Strive for that inner spring. Ignorant of the world's way or aim, you miss your own. Seeking applause from such, they curse themselves hourly. Breathe with the world's mind. It flows everywhere. Yours to draw. Wickedness harms only its doer, free to shed it any time. Mind's light extends, not spills, stands firm, lights what it can, unbothered by what won't take it. Fear death? It's no sense or new life, neither's loss. Men our kin teach or bear them. Mine turns warily, not rashly, still hits its mark. See others' souls, let yours be seen. Feel the stillness. Book 9 begins. Injustice is impiety. Nature made us to aid, not harm, each other. To wrong this is to defy the universe, kin to all source of truth. Lying, even unwillingly, fights her order. Ignoring instincts she gave for truth, chasing pleasure as good, fleeing pain as evil, is impious too. Blaming nature for giving joys to the bad, woes to the good. Fearing pain, dreads what must come. Pursuing pleasure breeds injustice. Nature's neutral to both pleasure, pain, life, death, fame. So must we be, or we sin against her plan, set from the start. Better to die free of lies, lust, pride. Next best to leave weary of them, not clinging to vice. A corrupt mind's a worse plague than bad air. Don't scorn death, it's nature's act, like aging or bearing a child. Await it calmly as you'd a birth, not proudly, but patiently. To ease its sting, see what you leave. Base things, unlike minds. Don't hate them, care for them, but rejoice. Death frees you from clashing views, tempting you to forget yourself. Sin harms the sinner. He worsens himself, whether by deed or neglect. Right thought, kind acts, peace with God's will. That's enough. Wipe fancy, weigh choices, quench lust, free your mind. One soul splits among beasts. One rational soul unites us all, as earth, light, air are one. All seek their kind. Earth sinks, water flows, fire rises. Reason craves its own even more. Beasts flock, stars align. Only men shun this pull, yet nature catches them still. Reason bears fruit for all and itself, spreading what it holds. Teach or bear them, God's grant patience, even aiding sinners' wants. Why not you? What stops you? Don't toil as if doomed or seeking pity. Aim only to act, or pause as kindness demands. Trouble's gone, I cast it out, not from the world, but my mind. All's common, brief base, like yesterday, like those we've buried. Things don't judge themselves, your mind does. Good and evil lie in acts, not feelings. For a kind, rational man, they're in what he does. A stone falls unhurt. What rises gains nothing. Probe their minds. See who they are, how they judge themselves, fearing their verdict. All changes, even you corrupting, like the world. Others' sin isn't yours. Let him bear it. Acts and aims end. Opinion dies too. No harm done. Life stages, child, youth, old age. Each a small death, yet no grief. Your past lives, grandfathers, mothers, fathers, full of shifts yet painless. So why dread life's final close? Flee to your mind for justice, the universe for kinship, others for understanding. See their ignorance or wisdom, their bond to you. You're made for the common good. Every act must serve it, or it's rebellion. Children's rage, frail souls propping corpses, mere noise. See the cause bare, how long it lasts, free of stuff. Misery came from not resting in your mind's natural worth. When slandered or hated, peek into their souls. No need to care what such think. Love them still, their kin. Gods aid them, why not you? Worldly things roll on, same always. Either God plans each and all's well, or chance rules, yet you've your own reason to wield. Earth will hide us, then shift herself. Endless cycles. Seeing this, who prizes fleeting things? Nature's torrent sweeps all. Politicians strut, lovers of virtue groan, wretches all. Do what nature asks, heedless of notice. Expect no perfect state, small gains suffice. Their unchanged minds don't fool me. I'm not their mimic. Philosophy's simple, quiet. From on high, see flocks, rites, storms, calms, beginnings, ends, lives past and future, barbarians now. Many never knew you will forget you, now praise, soon curse. Fame's worthless, accept God's will gladly, act justly for others. That's all. Cut woes born of opinion, you'll have space. Grasp the world this age, each thing's swift change. Vast time before and after dwarfs it all. Seers die with the seen. Their souls imagine harm or help in words, full of fancy, not truth. Change is nature's joy. All's well by it since the start, else all's been wrong forever. No God fixing it, doomed to woe, all's vile, water, dust, bones, gold, silver, earth's dregs, clothes, sheep's hair dyed, life, blood's breath, shifting fast. Quit whining. What's new? The cause, the stuff, neither's heavy. Serve God simply a century or 3 years. One view, his sins, his loss, maybe he didn't. All's rational for the whole, or random atoms. Why fuss either way? Reason dead, does it graze like cattle? Mortal too, gods can't help or can calm you. If not, why pray? If so, seek freedom from fear, lust, grief, not things gained or lost. Try it. See. In sickness, Epicurus mused on weighty things, not pain, kept his mind free, content, unswayed by doctors or fools. So should you, in any trial, stick to philosophy, ignore triflers. Every craft tends its task, its tool. Offended by shamelessness? Impossible, it's not here, one of those the world needs. Against each vice, meanness, deceit, nature gave virtues like goodness. Teach or bear them, they err, not you. Your fault if you expect truth from the false, or reward for good beyond the act itself. Doing good's your nature, enough. Breathe in peace. Book 10 await. O soul, one day you'll be simple, open, happier than your body's shell, full without worldly wants, needing no pleasure, time, or favor. Content now, trusting all's from the gods for good, future too, sustaining him who births and holds all, remaking the dissolved. You live with gods and men, neither faulting them, nor earning their blame. Follow nature's lead. If it harms not your sensible or rational self, do it. Reason's sociable. Stick to this. Ignore trifles. What happens you can bear, or it ends you. If bearable, don't fret. Nature fits you for it. If not, it's brief. Opinion makes all tolerable. Teach the erring gently. If you can't, blame yourself or no one. All's fated. Your being, your lot, tied from eternity, atoms, or nature. Either way, you're part of a whole. As a part, I'll take what comes. Nothing good, for it harms me. As kin to others, I'll shun harm to the common good, aiming all at that. All corrupts or alters, yet if it hurt the whole, wouldn't nature, wise or blind, err absurdly? Parts change, sickness, death, yet dissolve into their own, lost to no void. What you are now, food, air, shifts soon, not your birth stuff. Still your essence stands apart. Claim these, good, modest, true, mindful of each thing, accepting fate, rising above pain, pleasure, fame, death. Falter and return. Don't cling to old chaos like a mauled beast craving more. Ship to these few virtues. Dwell there, glad as in blessed isles. If tempted, retreat, or leave life calmly, your best act. Recall the gods. They seek likeness, not flattery. Like figs ripen, dogs hunt, bees swarm. You must be man. Fooleries within, wars without. Sloth or fear erases sacred truths. Pair action with thought. Don't just see things, know them. Find joy in their nature. A spider gloats over a fly, soldiers over foes. All hunt prey. See this? Grow grand. Master seeing all change, one to another. Train in this for true nobility. Free of body, he sought justice in acts, peace with fate, caring not what others thought, only following reason and God. Why suspect the future? Seek what's right now, alone if clear, with help if not. If blocked, act wisely still. Hitting justice is happiness. What's slow yet swift, glad yet grave, reason your guide, awake. Ask, does justice done by me or another matter who? Not their praise or blame? See what they are abed, at table, chasing, fleeing, stealing, with minds unfit for truth. Give, take, say it humbly to him who does both, not stubbornly. Live as on a lone hill, town or wild. Nature's one. Let them see a true man or kill me. Better than bending. Don't debate goodness, be it. See the world's age, its mass, each thing a seed, a turn, dissolving now. Watch men eat, sleep, void, lust, exult, rage, grovel. Soon death takes them. Slaves to what? What nature sends is best when she sends it. Earth craves rain, sky, earth. World loves what comes. So do I, echoing its will. This life's yours, bearable if you've known it, joyful if you choose it. Ended if cut short. Rejoice either way. Solitude's no better, nature's same everywhere. Ask, what's my ruling part? Free or flesh-bound? Law's your master. Flee it with sorrow, anger, fear. And you're a runaway from him who gives all. Seed falls, food sinks, other powers shape life's marvels. See this force, not just its works. All's as before will be again, courts of old, same play, different faces. Grievers squeal like pigs. Only reason can freely yield to fate. A gift all must obey. Each task, why fear death stops it. Angered, recall your own faults. Wealth, pleasure, praise chase you too. He's bound by error. Free him if you can. See Satiro. Think Socraticus. Yourself a Caesar. All gone, smoke, nothing. Why not live well this short span? You crave escape, yet all's food for your mind like fire turns all to light. Bear it till it's yours. Let none call you false, sly, bad. It's yours to be simple good. Act justly now. No excuse holds. Doing what fits man's nature is joy. Everywhere possible, mind cuts through all, unhindered by body or opinion. Your fortress, nothing harms the law, the city, or you. Knowledge bites, each sight a spur past grief. Leaves fall, men pass, praisers, cursers, all leaves too. Why chase or flee what fades? A good eye sees all, not just green. A sound mind takes all fate, not soft wishes. Even the wise die unlamented, some glad you're gone. So leave willingly, loving still, as nature parts kin. What's his aim? Start with yours. What moves you sits within. Not body's tools, idle without your will, like an axe sans hand. Let go. Book 11 calls you. A rational soul sees itself, shapes itself, reaps its own fruits, unlike plants or beasts whose yield serves others. Whenever life ends, it's complete, no unfinished play. She roams the world, grasps its emptiness, stretches to eternity, sees all restored as before. By 40, if wise, you've seen all, past, future, same kind. She loves her neighbor, holds truth, prizes herself above all, mirroring law, proving justice is reason's aim. Love songs, sports, dances, split them. Each note move, pose, and they lose their charm. Shame shrinks them. Apply this to life. Divide, scorn, all but virtue. A soul ready to leave by fading, scattering, or shifting is blessed, not from stubborn defiance, but calm judgment, quietly persuading others. A kind act benefits me. My trade is goodness, born of truths about the world and man. Tragedies remind us what delights on stage, fate's twists, must grieve us in life. Poets say true things. If gods neglect me and my kids, there's reason. Rage gains little. Life's a ripe harvest. Old comedy curbed pride. Diogenes took that freedom. Later plays just mimicked, pleasing with less depth. No life suits a philosopher better than this. Cut from your neighbor, you're cut from all, like a branch from a tree. God's gift, we can regrow, but stray often and reunion hardens, not the same as one unbroken. Agree in kindness, not opinion. Foes can't stop your good deeds or love. Stay steady in both. Meek to those who hinder. No art outdoes nature. Hers is perfect, making worse serve better. Justice flows from this, birthing all virtues. Chasing worldly things or rashness kills it. Things don't chase you, you judge them. Rest your mind. They're still, and pursuit ends. A soul's a globe when it seeks nothing, shrinks from nothing, shining, seeing truth of all and itself. If scorned, let him justify it. I'll avoid deserving it. If hated, let him own it. I'll love all, gently showing error, like Phocion, free of bitterness. Gods see this, no harm comes if I fit my nature. They scorn yet please each other, rising in pomp, sinking in soul. I'll be simple with you, he says. Why announce it? Let it shine naturally, like love in a glance. True goodness glows. Feigned simplicity stinks worse than deceit. Happiness is the soul's power to face all neutrally, seeing things whole and split, knowing they don't force opinions. We make them, can unmake them. Life's short, why not handle all well? If it fits nature, enjoy it. If not, seek what does, heedless of fame. Where's it from? What's it made of? What's it become? Change harms it not. Others' folly or vice? I'm born for their good. Like a ram leads sheep, a bull cattle. If not Adam's, a nature rules. Betters serve each other. See their lives, eating, sleeping, driven by proud error. If they're right, don't grieve. If wrong, it's unwilling ignorance. You're like them, sin-prone, restrained by fear or vanity. Their acts may hide wisdom. Judge not rashly. Life's brief. Not their deeds, but your thoughts vex you. Remove shame from evil, and anger fades. Else you'll sin chasing good. Grief breeds worse woes. Meekness wins. Gently teach, this hurts you, not me. Sincerely, privately. 9 Muses' gifts. Be a man now. Don't flatter or rage, both wound. 4 flaws to catch: useless thoughts, unkindness, slavish words, base desires, yielding reason to flesh. Elements obey the whole. Fire rises, earth falls, yet stay where placed. Shouldn't your mind, made for justice and submission, endure its spot? Straying to wrong or grief is fleeing nature. One aim through life keeps you one man, not random goods, but the common good. All acts must align, or you shift with each wind. Recall the town and country mouse, fear's folly. Socrates named men's views, childish terrors. Spartans shaded guests, sat anywhere. Socrates dodged Perdiccas. I die unrequited. Ephesians urged, recalling ancient worthies. Pythagoreans gazed at stars, steady, pure, bare. Socrates in a skin, wife gone, quipped to shamed friends. Life needs teaching, born slaves to sense without it. My heart smiled. They'll curse virtue itself. Craving kids pre-birth is like figs in winter. Kiss your child, think he may die tomorrow. Epictetus said, not ominous, just nature's shift, like ripe grapes to raisins. No thief takes free will, Epictetus taught. Assent wisely, curb longing, shun only what's yours to refuse. We fight not trifles, but madness versus sober reason. Almost there, Book 12 guides us home. All you seek, you can have now. Don't deny yourself joy. Forget the past, trust the future to providence. Focus now on holiness and righteousness. Holiness. Accept what nature sends, made for you as you're made for it. Righteousness. Speak truth plainly, act justly. Let no one's evil opinion or voice sway you, nor your body's whines. When death comes, leave all gladly, fearing only a life unaligned with nature. Then you'll be worthy of this world, no stranger to its daily turns, free from clinging to what's beyond you. God sees your bare mind stripped of flesh and dross. His pure gaze pierces what flows from him. Do this too. Shed body, clothes, home, your baggage, and find peace. Your body, breath, mind, the first two you tend, the third's truly yours. Cast off others' deeds or words, your past ones too and future woes. Whatever's not your will's, let your mind unentangled live just. Embrace fate, speak truth, round like Empedocles' sphere, content in the now, at ease with the spirit within. Why love ourselves most, yet prize others' views over ours? If a god or sage bade us speak every thought, we'd balk in a day. We fear neighbors' judgment more than our own. If good men die forever, not revived, the gods, perfect in all else, wouldn't miss this. It's possible, if just, but since it's not fitting. You'd not debate God if he weren't just and good. He'd not falter in creation. Practice what seems impossible. Like the idle left hand, stronger at the bridle from use, ponder often what we should be when death strikes. Body and soul, life's brevity, time's vastness before and after, all things frailty, stripped bare, see causes, ends, pain, pleasure, death, fame. Each man's peace lies within, unhindered by others. Wield your principles like a wrestler, not a gladiator, your hands ever free. Split all things, matter, form, purpose, man's gift. Do only what God approves, accept all he sends. Nature's course faults no one, not gods who can't err, nor men who err unwillingly through ignorance. Who marvels at life's turns is absurd. Fate's either fixed, flexible, or chaos. If fixed, why fight? If kind, earn its aid. If chaos, rejoice in your reason amid the flood. Your mind can't be swept away. Truth and virtue shine in you till death, unlike a snuffed flame. Think someone sinned? Is it sin? If so, he's judged himself, like clawing his own face, pitiable, not angering. Wanting no vice is like banning fig's juice or horse's neighs. Nature demands it. Cure him if you can. If it's unfit, don't do it. If untrue, don't say it. Keep your will free, unfold each thing, its nature stuff, use, span. Know something in you tops, passion or appetite. What's my mind on? Fear, lust, doubt. Act with purpose for the common good. Soon you're gone, and all you see or know, all shifts, rots, renews. All's opinion, remove it, and calm docks you like a ship in harbor, safe from storms. No act, paused, suffers evil, nor its doer, nor life itself when it ends. Nature sets the time, old age or sooner, keeping the world fresh. What's good for all can't harm you. Death's no shame, not your choice, aids the whole, sent by providence. Align with it, be God-led. 3 thoughts. Act justly, not idly. Events are chance or fate. Don't curse either. Bodies grow, fade, dissolve. Mere stuff. From above, all's small, mutable, same always. Pride in these is vain. Drop opinion. You're safe. Grief forgets. All fits the universe. Faults his alone. This ever was, is, everywhere. We're kin by mind, not blood, each soul's divine, owning nothing, not child body life. Now's all you lose at death. Recall those enraged, exalted, fallen, all smoke now, fables or less. Fabius, Lupus, Tiberius, chaste trifles. How vile their aims, how noble to act justly, simply, following gods without pride. Where do you see gods? They're clear to the eye, as my soul's honored unseen. Their power proves them I worship daily. Life's joy. Know each thing's nature, matter, form. Do justice, speak truth, link good acts without gap. One sun's light, one world's stuff, one soul, split yet whole. Reason seeks its kind, unites, unlike mere sense, unbound by walls. What's your wish? Long life, sensing, craving, reasoning? None's worthy. Aim to follow God and reason. Grieving death defies both. Your slice of eternity, substance, soul is tiny on this earth's speck. Nothing matters but doing what your nature asks, accepting what the world gives. What's my mind's state? All else, beyond my will, is dead smoke. Even pleasure lovers scorn death. If good's what fits nature, and acts matter not their count, why fear it? You've lived in this world, city as law allows. Nature, not a tyrant, dismisses you. 3 acts or 5, the play's full. He who made you ends it. Leave content as he is. Good evening, dear friends. That was Marcus Aurelius' Meditations, books 1 through 12. A beautiful journey to Stoic peace that has carried us through this night. His words have been a gentle guide, reminding us of timeless truths that resonate even in our modern lives. Marcus, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote these reflections not for fame or glory, but as a way to ground himself amid the chaos of ruling an empire. What strikes me most is how universal his thoughts are, how they speak to us across centuries, offering comfort in our own storms. One of the core lessons from Meditations is that peace lies within, not in the chaos of the world around us. Marcus reminds us to let go of what we cannot control, whether it's the opinions of others, the challenges of the day, or the uncertainties of tomorrow. Instead, he urges us to focus on what we can control: our thoughts, our actions, and our responses. This simple yet profound idea can feel like a warm embrace on a difficult day. How often do we let external noise disturb our inner calm? Marcus teaches us to accept what is, to find strength in simplicity, and to embrace each breath as a gift. Throughout these books, Marcus reflects on the impermanence of life, how everything from our joys to our struggles is fleeting. He encourages us to see beauty in this transience, to live in the present moment, and to approach each day with gratitude. Imagine the stillness he spoke of, a calm that no external noise can disturb. As I listened to his words tonight, I felt a deep sense of release, as if the weight of my own worries was gently lifted. His wisdom invites us to step back, to breathe, and to find clarity in the midst of life's storms. What I love most about Marcus Aurelius is his humanity. Despite his power, he struggled with the same doubts and fears we all face. Yet he chose to rise above them, to seek virtue, and to live with intention. His reflections remind us that we too can choose peace over chaos, kindness over anger, and purpose over distraction. As you drift now, think of the lessons that spoke to you tonight. Was there a moment in meditations that felt like it was written just for you? Perhaps a reminder to be patient, to let go, or to find joy in the small things? Before we fully let the night take over, I'd love to hear from you. What brings you peace? Is it the sound of rain, the warmth of loved ones, the quiet of a forest, or perhaps the wisdom you've heard tonight? Share your thoughts below. Let us know what calms your soul. Your story might inspire another friend on this journey, and if this piece has touched you, please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more stoic calm to guide your night. Now, let's let the rain carry us into a deeper rest. Now let the rain take over, a soft lullaby to carry you into sleep. Imagine a cozy cabin by the mountains, the fire crackling inside, the rain tapping gently on the roof. Feel the warmth of the fire on your face, the safety of the walls around you, the stillness that settles in your heart. Picture the soft glow of the flames casting shadows that dance across the wooden walls. The rain outside is steady, a gentle rhythm that soothes your mind, whispering peace with every drop. Feel the weight of your eyelids growing heavy, the comfort of this moment wrapping around you like a blanket. Let your shoulders soften, your body relax, your mind rest. The world outside can wait until morning. There's nothing more you need to do tonight. As the rain continues, let it wash away any lingering thoughts. Picture the stars above, hidden by clouds, shining just for you. Each drop of rain is a reminder that you are here, you are safe, you are enough. Imagine the cabin once more, the rain outside, the fire within. Hear the soft crackle, the gentle patter. Feel the warmth spreading through you from your fingertips to your toes. Let sleep come gently, like a friend arriving to hold you close. Take one more deep breath in and out, and allow yourself to drift into dreams. The rain will carry you, the night will hold you, and peace will guide you. Rest well, dear friend. Good night.